Right guys, before this video gets started, just like to say a big thanks to all the new subscribers out there and all the subscribers we've already got. Currently got the van finished, really pleased with the van, and we went off travelling in it a few times in the UK and had some really good times. And I did start filming some of the van tour, and I'm hopefully going to be getting that video finished off as soon as possible. But sorry I haven't uploaded for a while, but we've been busy enjoying the van so much, and currently we're down in Spain with it, travelled through France, and we've had a really good time so far. So hopefully we're going to be putting that video together real soon. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you soon. Right guys, welcome back to another video. I was planning on jumping straight out in the garage this afternoon and working on some aluminium, and I might actually go out there and do that, but got home and there's a little parcel left on the bed. Have a look at what they left me. I ordered these some weeks back, and they've just turned up today, and the cat's taken a little bit of interest. So yeah, I'm going to be excited to get the box open and have a look, see what we've got in there. Let's get out in the garage, get this parcel out there and have a little look. Let's have a look in this box. Try not to cut the blind. Excitement, excitement. There we have it. Here we go. Van shades window pod is here. All we've got to do then is try and fit it into the van. So might have to look in the other box, because I think we meant to get fixings with it. Let's have a little rummage around and see if I can find the fixings. Right, so found the fixings. So in the box, so you get 2 bags of bolts. The bolts, they're just tech bolts. Let's get in the van and see if the fitting's as easy as they say. So let's have a go. Right, so I'm here in the van. So I'm going to have a go at fitting this window pod now, and let's see how easy it is. I've got my video to hand. I've just watched the first little bit of it, so I know where I'm going to put the first bolt. Let's have a go and see how much wrestling I've got to do to get it in the hole. One more at the bottom there. Right. Well, the door still opens. And they work. Right guys, so the window pod's in. Looks kind of neat. And that's that job done. On with the next. Right, so I've had to stop working on the window blind now. I picked my wood up earlier, but what I've discovered is I've got to buy the cupboards for the top of the van here that are going to sit up above my window here. So I'm going to have to put an order into Evo Design. I'm going to buy a cupboard for that, and then I'm going to be able to continue on and actually fit this blind I'm going to make and fit it here. I had the template in earlier and that fits perfect. All I've got to literally do is draw around the timber, cut it out, and then I need to centralise the opening inside of there, which is a job for another day unfortunately. So once we get the other one done, it's going to be really nice in here. So we're ready, we can actually go away in it now. So everything's connected, the water, the gas, we're all up and running, so really chuffed. But still a bit more work to do. I want to get my sounds installed as well. I mean, I've got a little Bluetooth speaker at the moment which is doing the job, but hopefully going to get the sounds put in ASAP. But I'm going to need to continue working underneath these benches here. I've got another drawer system I'm building for this, and I'll be getting on with that probably tomorrow. So see you guys then. I've been busy building a drawer unit for the other side of the van. I'll show you in a minute, and it's been an absolute nightmare. So that's our one we've already done. And then I've just finished this one. Pretty tidy. Yeah, so that's that job finished. So what I've got to do next is I need to cut the panel that's going to go on the back there, the same as the other side. The other side I've got the 6x9 in, and I want to fit another one now. I think that'd be a nice little tunnel of sound, so let's get on with that board. It's surprising what awkward places you have to get into when you're building one of these vans. 370. So that's got the little rads put on the outside of that piece of board. All I've got to do now is I'm going to put the T-trim on, bash that on, and then we'll be able to get it in the van. Right, that's the hole cut. Let's throw the speaker in. Well, here we go. On 6x9 in the hole. So let's get the door open and see if we can get it in the van. And then we might be able to even wire it up. Right, so I've been busy for the last hour or so. Well, actually it's been more than a few hours, I can tell you, but I've been working on this. I was meant to be wiring the amp up. We've got the speaker installed, didn't we? So got the amp in place, and I'll show you what I've been doing. So I was looking at the amp, and I think I'm going to sight the amp there. I've got the cables coming in from the other speaker over the other side at the moment, and I've got the speaker cable here for this speaker, and I think I'm going to mount it there, screw it down, because I can put stuff on top of it. It'll be fine. It's pretty robust. And then the cables will, this side will go underneath the drawer box, and I'll fix them at the floor or something. But I've actually been working on that. So it's actually my Bluetooth receiver, so I didn't want to have it not in a box, so I built this little box for it and leave it in now. Probably going to stick a bit of double-sided tape and just stick it to the inside of that cupboard. It's pretty straightforward. I put a load of pocket holes in the back. It does look kind of weird, but it worked. Just say I just loosely chopped it up, put a bit of perspex on the top. Yeah, so basically there's my video player now, one of my own videos. That's why I thought I'd use the music off it. And then on the side here you've got a little controller there, and we can just turn that up. It's quite good. And also we've got a 3.5mm jack there as well, so we plug into that if someone's got some special music on their phone or whatever, and we can't get it anywhere else other than off their phone. We can plug a 3.5mm jack into that and play their playlist, so that's quite cool. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, and I think we'll probably go for getting the amp installed tomorrow. So till then, see you then. Right, morning everyone. Bit of a late start, but it is Sunday. So I've just been looking at this where I've got to connect my power into. So what I need to do is I need to get into this fuse block here that I put in earlier on in the build when I built this whole board out. I need to get the power cable and I need to fit it into the amp, and also I've got to get the earth on, fit my speaker cables into the back and my trigger wire, and then we're going to be able to get in the front and start fitting the harness. So let's see if we can get this last bit wired up. That goes inside there, then it goes up inside there. Put that cover on. Right, put that back on DC volts. Power on. Yep, we've got power, so that's good. All we've got to do now is route this to the amp, make a few connections. That's a nice crimper. Nice. I like it. Right, so there's all our connections made there. So I'm going to have a go at tidying all this up now. Right, so I've got them wires all in there now. Right, so I'm just going to loosely finish this bit off, and then we'll get around to taking that out down there. Right, that's got the amp connected. All we've got to do now is I've got to do the bit I've been dreading, and that's taking the surround off round the head unit so I can fit this harness that I've purchased. That's going to give us a couple of pre-outs there, which I can't even remember where I put the RCA cable at the front, because I've done it months and months and months, and in fact could even be a year ago. So let's jump in the front, get the trim tool out and see if we can not damage the dashboard. Right, so this is the point I'm dreading. Let's see if we can remove this T6 dash. Yeah, not enjoyable. It's not one of them enjoyable jobs. Oh yeah, that's tight there. Well, it's coming, but it hasn't arrived. Yeah, it's going to be this pesky little last corner, you know it. Oh, here we go. So, haha, I'm hoping. There we go. Well, so not too bad. Start from that corner, work your way across the bottom gently. Don't be too aggressive with it, and there she blows. Right. Now I've got, oh, actually, could have been lucky, I can see my RCA there. So, let's get a Torx bit, and let's whip this radio out. Right, so I've got my T20, I've actually disconnected the battery as well, because you shouldn't really be working on any of this stuff in the front of the van, or the back, with the power on, so I'll wait to disconnect the old battery. And try not to drop the bolts inside the dash. Here's my RCAs and my trigger wire, which I fitted a long time ago. So now what I've got to do is I've got to work out how this wiring harness works. So I bought this wiring harness, and as you can see, it's got an RCA connector on it and the trigger wire connector. So somehow this piece of loom's going to have to go onto this. I take it we're going to have to take this one off and connect it to there, and then back into the radio, and then maybe it'll work. Alright, so that's going to be the head unit one, because that's got the clip on that goes into the head unit, and it's got the same coloured cables there, so that one should fit into our head unit existing. And then there we go. That was not too bad. God knows about getting the whole lot back down beyond the dash, but let's see if we can join these trigger wires together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this sighted back into the dash, but I'm not putting the dash cover, I'm not going to fix it back into position. I want to see this thing work first. I really don't know about putting that back in there. Will it fit? No, I think it's not going to be as simple as that. Try that. Oh, it's close. Yes, winner, winner, chicken dinner. What we need to do now is actually see if the radio's still playing. You never know if it's going to or not. Oh, that's a result, hopefully. Right, so we've got some music coming out of there. Anyway, let's turn on the auxiliary in the back and see if we can get this thing working. Right guys, so finally got the amp installed, really pleased with it, and the speakers are done. Gonna have a good little tidy up now and wrap this video up. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, you might want to think about subscribing. Already thinking about getting another project in, so yeah, that's all for me, and see you on the next one.